welcome to the Friender Demo. I'm Vaughn. This is my wife, Ankita Nandi, and we are actually the founders of Tier 5, which is the company that actually built Friender. And welcome to the Friender Demo. So Friender is our software that's for Facebook organic marketing. So if you're doing organic marketing, if you're trying to grow your audience or sell something on Facebook using your Facebook, and you use your personal Facebook profile, and you want to optimize using that profile to sell more stuff, get more leads, sell more of your services, sell more of your products, more of your courses, sell more affiliate offers, or just grow your network and get more people in your network. Friender is essentially going to help you understand your Facebook ecosystem and what's going on, and help you get more leads, help you maximize what you're doing on Facebook as a tool to grow your brand and monetize and make money. So once you sign up for Friender, even on a free account, you're just going to go in and you can sync your account. And once you sync your account, Friender's going to basically know about all your friends. So Friender's going to have all your friends here, and it's going to basically know where are those friends coming from. Were they just on your friends list? Are these incoming requests, people that are sending you requests? Are these incoming leads? Are these people that you sent friend requests out to? So are they outbound leads that you've been sending requests to? Because you're going to see Friender is going to do lead generation for you, but it's going to have all your data. It's going to understand your friends list. So it's going to have a profile of all your friends, if they're engaging on your content, how much engagement they're actually doing on your content, if you're messaging them. It's going to also allow you to go in and tag them and label them and do a lot of stuff with them, message them, engage with them in a way that's going to help you convert them into some type of lead or customer or whatever conversion you're hoping to get. So once you go in and actually do your sync and your scan, you're going to get access to your friends list, your non-friends list. These are obviously the people on your friends list that are your friends. These are people who actually aren't on your friends list, but you're actually interacting with them. They may be interacting with your content. They've commented on your post, maybe from 2 years ago or maybe from yesterday, but they're not actually on your friends list. Or you're interacting with them on the Facebook UI. So on the Facebook UI, like you can actually see here, when I go on Facebook, you can see on the Facebook UI, I have some additional UI. My Facebook looks different, where I have everybody already labeled, so I can quickly visually see, hey, this is my gym buddy, this is somebody that pays me, this is an influencer that has a reach and an audience that could help me. This is another person in my elite program that pays me, another one of my gym buddies, somebody who just randomly sent me a friend request, some people who are actually interested in Friender and how Friender can help them, somebody that's actually started a Friender free trial. So like I said, you can see we add this level of UI on the Facebook interface themselves, where you can label somebody. Here's a label. You can tag somebody. You can add tags to somebody, and you'll be able to see all that. And maybe you did that on Facebook. You were on Facebook and somebody messaged you, and they're not your friends, but you're talking to them. Say you labeled them or you tagged them. You're going to easily be able to keep track of them inside Friender, where they don't disappear, and you're like, hey, there's my leads. If you unfriend people, which you can do in bulk in the software, if you actually want to get rid of some people because you're maxed out and you have 5,000 friends already, but lots of those friends, you could probably look and see that many of those friends that are on those 5,000 have actually never interacted with your content whatsoever. So you have like these friends, so-called friends on your friends list, but they've never liked a single post. They've never commented on a single post. You've never actually had a message with them. They're actually just dead weight that's actually subtracting from the potential reach that you have on Facebook. So you can easily get rid of them and unfriend them, and you can keep track of that. The people you've actually unfriended, people who were your friends and unfriended you, that you lost those friends. So it gives you some additional level of intelligence and tracking on all the people that you touch on Facebook. So If you're using Facebook in your personal profile as a way to generate prospects and leads and use it for business and making money or growing your network, selling your products as an offer owner or as an affiliate, all your leads you're going to be able to actually track, and you're going to be able to track in Friender, and you're going to be able to actually get more leads with the friend request feature. So not only can you track everybody as soon as you do an initial scan, we have a complete overview. You have a complete overview of your Facebook environment through Friender, because we understand your friends list, and not just do we understand your friends list, but we understand all your content. So Friender, once you go in and actually do the scan, you can set in your settings, and this is all actually relatively simple, but you can set in your settings how often to actually do the scan and how far back to go back. So you can go back for the entire history of your Facebook if you want to. You can say, hey, I want to look at my entire Facebook history. So if I've been on Facebook for 5 years or 7 years, I can go in and I can get literally all 7 years of my post, and every person on Facebook that has interacted with those posts, whether they're my friend or they're not my friend, and see all that information. I can see the post. I can see when was the last time somebody actually interacted with that post, which this one's active. It was just today somebody has interacted with it. I can see how many people have interacted, how much interaction have happened, how many comments there are, how many of those comments have I not actually responded to. So I have a lead waiting there. So as you can see, Friender is going to go in as soon as you do this scan, and it's going to get a snapshot of all your posts on Facebook, all the activity, all the leads you already have on Facebook. And if you want more leads, then you can just go while you're on Facebook. And if you want to go while you're on Facebook and you just want to go, hey, Facebook already suggests you some friends. Facebook is already suggesting that, hey, these people could be your friends. These are your similar people based on who you're connected with already and what you're doing on Facebook. And if you're doing the right thing that our system would teach you, or that you already know how to do because you're actually doing it, these are all going to be your potential leads. So you could go in with Friender and you can just put in your settings, set filter by country, by gender, by mutual friends, send messages and stuff, and then basically come in here and get leads and get these friends either from here or many other places and load them up into this request queue and start sending out friend requests automatically according to a custom schedule that's already set up for you, that you can go in and edit any way that you like and set as your own schedule. So you'd be able to go in and actually get new leads from suggested friends. You would be able to go in and get new leads from a specific person. So if there's a specific person that is their friends list, you would be able to find, let's say for some reason, if Carter A. Bower is the type of person whose friends and people on his friends list is my avatar, or possibly contains my avatar, I can go target these people. So I can go into Carter and I can say, you know what? I want leads that are your friends. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to Friender. I'm going to set up my little settings, and I'm going to go. And Friender is then going to go in and actually find me some leads and some prospects here based on this list of actual people, and it's going to then go in and it's going to add those people to my friends queue. And then automatically Friender is going to send out friend requests to the people in my friends queue based on how I've set it up and when I've told it to go in there and send out friends. And we can already see that Friender's already found us 14 leads over there. So we can already see, hey, Friender found us right here, 14 leads automatically, saved us 20 minutes and saved us $35 just from there. And I already got those leads. I'm already gonna have those leads here inside Friender. Okay, so here inside Friender, here are those leads showing up right here. I can see that they came from here, and Friender will end up sending them friend requests. So I'm going to end up getting friend requests sent out to those friends. So I can also get those leads from a group. So I can go to a group. If I want to go to a group, I can just go to the member section inside the group. And whenever I get to the member section as well, I can go in and just set up Friender and then run Friender. And Friender is as well going to go in and it's going to start getting me leads from this group. I'm going to go in and I'm going to get leads from this group. All right. If I want to get leads from a group. So Friender just got me two more leads just for clicking a little button. Or if I want, I can go to a post on Facebook. I can go to a post, or I can go to an ad if I want to go to an ad like this ad right here that has 85 people who are actually liking it. That is for agency owners. So if agency owners are my avatar, the people that I want to actually reach out to, and that's probably who these people are agency owners, because they're seeing my ad. So if my ad is for agency owners, and this ad is from Charlie Morgan, and he's clearly calling out agency owners. So he's probably targeting, in his ad, he's probably targeting agency owners. So that means the people who are liking this, who are seeing this paid ad, are probably agency owners, because that's who he's trying to reach. So if they're my leads, then those people who are liking this are my leads. Then I'll just go in and run Friender. I'll just go in and run Friender on this, and whenever I run Friender on this, I can get those leads. Same thing on any post. Whenever I go in on any post, if I want to get it on that, when I go on any post, I'm going to get this from Friender and get those leads. So I can do that from I can do that from any post, or I can do that from any ad. I can go in and actually get those leads. Then I also have templates, because I'm in Friender. I'm going to be able to do things like send out campaigns. So if I wanted to send out a campaign, here's a campaign that I can send, and you can kind of think of this as a broadcast message. I'm sending this broadcast message. Looks like Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. are the hours in which I'm going to send out this campaign. And Saturday and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So every 3 minutes, I'm going to be sending out a message to the people on my friends list. All right, and I can just automatically add new friends to this campaign if I want to, really easily. So this is like a bulk message. I'm just broadcasting out a message to those friends. So I could go in to my contacts, and I could basically select some contacts, and I could say, hey, I want to add them to this campaign. I want to send this bulk message out to them. So they're going to basically get a message through Messenger automatically. It will just actually send a message out to those people. And those messages can also be used inside the automations, where I can actually set up an automation, and based on some trigger, this trigger happens to be a tag is added to somebody. Whenever something happens inside the platform, I can send them out a message, and then if I want, I can wait and send them out another message, or I can even do other stuff. I can do other actions. But here, for example, I'm just showing that I can wait 3 days and send a message, wait 3 days, send a message, wait 7 days, send a message. This happens to be a follow-up sequence where whenever I'm talking to somebody and I tag them and they get that tag because they're a potential lead, this happens to be that I offered them a Friender trial because they were like, yeah, I would like to try out Friender. So I'm like, okay, well, let me tag you that I offered you a Friender trial, and then you're going to get a message. You're going to get the information for the Friender trial, and then I'm going to wait 3 days, and I'm going to follow up with you, and I'm going to make sure that you actually went and got your Friender account, which is what you said that you wanted. And then I'm going to wait 5 days and ask you again, and I'm going to keep following up with you until I remove that tag, because I've spoken with you and you've told me, yep, I did get my Friender trial, and I've changed your label, or I've removed that tag, and you're not getting followed up with anymore. Or you said, no, I have it, but I'm not interested anymore, so I'm not going to follow up with you on this sequence anymore. All right, so hopefully you can understand that you're able to send out these messages. You can send out sequence of messages, so you could make like an autoresponder. This could be like an email series. If you think of a typical email series where you have a 15-day everyday message series, and that's what you do to people. You go in and you add them to this campaign, you add them to this automation by putting a tag on them. You just tag them, and then they're going to get your first message on the first day, second message on the second day, third message. You can use that as an auto marketing sequence. You can use it as a follow-up sequence. You can use it as a coaching framework. If you understand your coaching calls and how you're providing coaching, you can just use this follow-up as your automated coaching framework for accountability. If you understand what I'm saying and you're a coach, you probably do that because you're probably sending these messages already automatically every day as part of your action plan and your onboarding. This can be used as an onboarding sequence. So hopefully that actually makes sense and you're understanding. That's what these templates are. Okay, so these templates are the messages that you can use all over the place. So you can make a message automatically anywhere, but if you want to just have one saved already because you want to use it all the time, you can basically use a template of messages or images. So here I have a library of different images because I can use these images inside the messages I send out in Messenger. So in Messenger, I'm going to send out messages, and I can include images inside my messages. And these are the messages I actually could be sending. I want to send. These are just some of my messages that I have. This one is a friender intelligence campaign where it's showing us a gender-based message where I can have a specific message for men, a specific message for female, and then just a neutral message in case I can't identify whether somebody is a male or female or they don't want to identify as it. And you can see here that this is my message. I have a normal type marketing messenger where I can spin things. I can have a spintax and spin things. I can have merge fields and custom fields so I can personalize things. I can use other segments, other templates that I have in here, or links. So I can have links inside my CRM that I can just change easily, and they'll change everywhere in my message in case my links change all the time. Maybe I'm an affiliate. So if I'm an affiliate, then obviously you can think I have inside my link manager in the CRM, inside my link manager, I have links that I can go in and create where I'm just going to have a name and the URL, and then I can use those links if I want to inside my messages. I'll have access to them, so they'll just be inserted in there, and if I ever change them, they change everywhere, all inside my messages. I can insert images, I can insert line breaks, so I can make the messages in multiple messages. I have a good message builder system here to be able to make sure that everybody gets, personalized messages, and they vary. I'm not just sending exactly the same message over and over and over again, so Facebook don't get mad because I'm just copying and pasting, in bulk. I already showed you kind of the campaigns where you can set up those bulk messages and send out those bulk messages to people. The CRM is just basically allowing you to create these links and then allowing you to create labels and tags right now where you can label and tag people, and that's what actually shows up on the front end where you see your labels. And you can label somebody, and that's what actually shows up here where you can tag somebody. You have your CRM, you can access your messages just like you saw your messages over here, these message templates. You can access these message templates inside the UI, and they can be automatically written. They can be automatically written for this person, and then you can just click send and it will automatically send it, and it just now has saved you. It has saved you a lot of time. You can put in your notes. That's the CRM. Have all your posts, like I said before. It has all your actual posts, all the metrics about your post, where you can see your post. You can see all the people who are actually interacting with it, and based on the fact that they interacted with that post, you can go in and do things. You can unfriend them, you can blacklist them, you can send them friend requests, change their labels, add or remove tags. You can add them to campaigns. You can also set up where whenever people reply to your post, so you can set up whenever people are actually replying to your post, you have this post right here, and whenever people are replying to this post, they're leaving replies on this post. This one, they're actually leaving replies on this post about friender intelligence. So I can go in and set up, hey, whenever people are commenting on this post, if they comment friender free trial, then go in and give them a link and reply to them. So go in and send a message to them, go in and send them a message and reply to their comment. So this automatically replies to the comments on the post and sends out messages. Your automations are just like a complex automation builder where you can go in. You can go in and you can say, hey, based on this condition, based on the data of a contact being updated, or adding or removing a tag, or changing a label, or the status of a campaign being updated, this person actually going through a campaign, I can then go in and I can do things. So I can perform actions. I can basically wait for some time. I can add or remove from an automation. I can unfriend. I can go into a filter and have a filter. I can tag or change a label, or send a message, or send out a campaign. So I can do this automated workflow, whatever I want my workflow to be. I can go in and automate it based on what my workflow. And I kind of told you part of what that is. Like, for example, if I go in and I change this person, and based on me changing this, where like if I go in and change them to this because I offer them a friender free trial because they're interested in a friender free trial, that's going to set up an automation that's then going to send them out the message so that they can access the free trial, where to get it, and it's going to continue to follow up with them. It's going to continue to follow up with them until they tell me, yeah, I got the free trial, I started it, and I can change their label to, okay, hey, they started it. If not, it's just going to continuously push them through the message sequence. It's going to continuously reach out to them and not forget about them, and keep prodding them to find out where they are at and moving forward with their friender trial. So I think that you can understand how that actually works and what we're talking about there. Then you have your birthday wisher. This is just sending out, it's helping start more conversations every day, sending out automated birthdays to people before their birthday. So 7 days before their birthday here, I send out a birthday message. On their birthday, I send out a birthday message and post on their wall. And I send another message 3 days after their birthday. So this is just kind of like a brief overview of Friender and the demo of Friender, so you get a really good idea of what it does, what settings you have. You have all sorts of advanced settings in here where you can send messages whenever you get a friend request automatically. You can send messages when people accept friend requests that you send out. You have a lot of settings around how you actually send out friend requests. But Friender ultimately is a platform that's going to allow you to go in, make a scan, have intelligence and understanding about. I haven't mentioned your Friender intelligence yet in the demo, but this is exactly what Friender is doing, is giving you intelligence and understanding of who are your friends, your leads, who are your non-friends, people who aren't actually there yet. Basically, all the people that you're working with on Facebook, your entire lead system on Facebook that you have in contact with, and where are they at, what data do we actually have for them, and have basically a way to continue having outreach with them and work them towards whatever our goal is. So that's how Friender works. I think you can see probably how it could help you, depending on, I don't know who you are because you're watching this demo, but I'm assuming if you're watching this demo, it's because you're using Facebook and you're like, hey, I have a thing that I do to make money, and these people on Facebook are the ones that I'm pitching and selling my product or service to, and I want to do more of that and do it better and do it easily and more efficiently and more effectively and not have it drive me crazy. This is the most advanced platform that's going to help you do that. And that's pretty much your demo of Friender. So I would ask you for questions if there's anything I could do to help you. But this is just a demo, and if there was, I mean, you could tell me right now, and just watching the demo wouldn't help. You would need to send me that actual information, and there is a way that you can send me that information. So if you're watching this demo, you can always go to, hey, where is it? Let me show you one more time, because it's probably not where you're at right now watching this. You can always go to www.friender.io and just go to our website, and you can even just put in your little email address right here, get an email from us, reply to that email. As soon as you put in your email address, right here, this is going to take you into Friender, and you can have your Friender account set up just like that. So just come in here, put in your email address, and then boom, you're in Friender. You got your Friender account.